How's it going, guys? We're gonna be doing route chaser today on the spiral into the volcano route. It'll be about an hour and 45 minutes is what it says, and we should get 1030 XP for completing the route, and then 500 XP for completing the second stage of the route chaser event. And then we're going to be doing this on the Zwift Aero bike. So we'll get 21 experience points for every kilometer. So that's going to get us a good way towards level 100 here. Let's get started. Come on, Zwift. All right, here we go. Spiral into the volcano. 50, just over 55, well, just under 56 kilometers. So getting on the bike cold with no warm up, so we just warm up on the ride. And with this being a route in Watopia, we should get a good bit of drafting. That'll be the key. It's a nice, cool 76 degrees in the garage right now. We got a good bit of rain today, so still raining off and on. So it's not as hot today. %, humidity, but that will likely go up in the next 2 hours. We're just gonna ride this as basically a zone 2 ride. We're just over halfway to level 100. This should get us a good bit of XP, especially at the end when we get the route bonus, or the route completion experience bonus, as well as the next stage of the route chaser event. And we're doing it on the Zwift Aero bike, which we get 5% additional experience and 5% additional drops. So in theory, we should get an additional 5% experience for both completing the route and possibly for even the stage completion on route chaser. So on the 500 experience points, that would be another 25 XP, if I'm doing my math right. And on the route completion, that's just over 1000 XP, that'll be another just over 50 XP. And with the 55 kilometers we're going to do on the ride, that's another 55 XP we'll get on top of what we would normally get by using this bike. So So that's over 125 additional XP by doing this on this bike that's fully upgraded. The Zwift Aero bike in blue. And we're using the DT Swiss die-cut wheels because it's a little bit of rolling terrain. Zwifter bike said the disc wheel was faster, but I know it'll be faster on the flats, but it's not. It was only like 2 or 3 seconds faster over the whole ride, so it'll be a little bit easier on the climbs with these wheels over the disc. And we're not pushing that hard anyway, so this is about a ride to complete, to finish, not about pushing hard to worry about time. All right, we're 2K in, 53 and a half to go. Looks like we have a few fellow Zwifters up the road a little bit, probably riding with a pace partner. I don't know that we'll close that down unless they're riding very easily. Not really wanting to push that hard today. Just trying to get time and kilometers and miles on the bike. And they went straight. I think we're going right. Yeah. So we wouldn't have closed to them anyway. Maybe Maggie. There's 3K done. 52.5K to go. Finished up chasing pink last week. So, well, I guess a week ago tomorrow. So, been taking it easy this week. And then we got chasing Swiss and a couple weeks. It's, I think 6 days in a row with lots of climbing every day. The only shorter day is the individual time trial. That'll be the only ride or race out of that series that we'll be able to do in under an hour. All the others are going to be about a 2-hour ride every day. So it's going to make those rides will be strictly about surviving and completion. That is a series specifically designed around lighter riders that are better at climbing. Heart rate's about around 105. We'll see if that's where it's at in another hour. All right, get to go up the dirty suppressor. Focus on our breathing and riding steady. $5K done, another 21 XP in the bank. Should have enough drops. If we don't already, by the end of this ride, I think I'm gonna get the new gravel wheels. I got the new gravel bike the other day, because once we get to level 100, then we can go back to working on bike upgrades. I'm just trying to ride the Zwift Aero bike for now, get that little bit extra XP, and get to our level 100 Century stripe. Thanks, Headloom. All right. Dirty suppressor is done. And we turn right. A little bump coming, and then we'll turn right up here and go down the hill. $50K to go. I don't know if we'll do it at like 30K an hour. Which is about a kilometer every 2 minutes. We'll be a little over that, I think. So. But at 50K, at 2 kilometers, at a kilometer every 2 minutes, that would be 100 minutes, which would be an hour and 40. And then we're 13 minutes in, so that would put us at an hour and 53 minutes. But our average right now is just over 27 kilometers an hour. when we get to the flats, and as we go downhill like this, that average will come up. And hopefully we'll find some wheels to draft. So far we've had very little draft. All right, 49K to go. 6.5K done. All right. This may be a wheel for us to ride if we can stay with them. 7K done. Just over 28 kilometers an hour average now. Looks like they're on a workout. 8K done. So 47.5 to go. Oh. And they're going right. And we're going left. Well, we had a wheel for a little bit. Let's see if we can find another wheel to hop on and ride with. All right, 47K to go, 8.5K done. Just over 29 kilometers an hour average. That should come up to close to 30 in the aqueduct here. $9K done. Just over 18 minutes. 46.5K to go. I'm gonna turn right here. All right. There's 10K done. Got a little bump coming. I'm gonna spin up here. That'll get the heart rate going. And then we'll be turning left. All right, there's 11K done. 44 and a half to go. Closing on this wheel in front of us. Maybe on the same route, which would be nice. All right, closing in on the draft. $44K to go. Just under 30 kilometers an hour average. We should get that on the little downhill and flat coming up. We're both turning right. I think we're on the same route, which would be nice. 12K done. 43 and a half to go. Got another one at 12.4. $13K done. 42, just over 42 and a half to go. Got a little push here. Thanks, Curtis. $14K done. It's over 41 and a half to go. All right, now we're up to just under 31 kilometers an hour average. There's 31 kilometers an hour average. 15K done, just over 29 minutes.
Right on.
Charles is just holding 3.1, 3.2 watts per kg, which is nice. Gives us a wheel to sit on. It's getting our average speed up on the flats here. All right, 39K to go. Just over 16.5K done. $17K done. Just over 31.5 kilometers an hour average now. Ortiz is taking a turn up there. $38K to go. Just over 17.5K done. Just over 33.5 minutes. Closing in on 32 kilometers an hour average. At 2 watts per kg, just under 2 watts per kg average. 18K done. 19K done. Oh man, they're moving. $20K done. Just over 35 and a half to go. Just over a third of the way there. All right. $21K done. Just over 34 and a half to go. Up to 32 and a half kilometers an hour average. Just over 2 watts per kg average. Averaging just over 180 watts so far. All right, 39, just over 39 minutes in. Looks like we're going left. $22K done. Just over 33 and a half to go. All right. There's 23K done. Just over 32 and a half to go. At just over 42 minutes. Closing in on 33 kilometers an hour average. We may get that here on this little downhill. We'll see. All right. 24K done. Just over 31 and a half to go. Not quite the 33 kilometers an hour average. 32.9. Going right. There's 33 kilometers an hour average. With 31 kilometers still to go. So about an hour left. Yeah. $25K done. 30 and a half to go. Thanks, Luke. Rough draft cycling. All right. Couple more Ks, and then we'll be halfway. All right. So I am something else I'm working on is I'm now using the USB direct connection to the Jet Black Victory trainer. So hopefully that'll eliminate the dropouts from the trainer to Zwift, even if there's a internet or Wi-Fi connection issue for some reason. Still have to have the Wi-Fi internet connection for that data to get uploaded to Zwift, but hopefully that eliminates the dropout between the trainer and Zwift on the computer locally. So then once the internet could recover, we don't just get completely stopped and dropped. 26K done. 29 and a half to go. Another K and a half and we'll be halfway on distance and almost halfway on time. Got to add a little bit of time at the end for the volcano climb. It would be nice to have a pace partner somewhere on this route to join in with, to have some wheels to draft. All right, just at 29K to go, just over 26.5K done, almost halfway. There's 27K done. 28.7 to go. Back down just under 33 kilometers an hour average. Still at 181 watts average. Oh, we may have somebody else on the spiral into the volcano. Resnick here behind us. All right, 28K to go. Just under 28K done. We're closing in on halfway. And there we go. That should be halfway done in 51 minutes. Probably had some closing on this behind us, but Looks like they're riding the Swiss steel frame, I think, which is impressive. All right, there's 29K done. Just over 26 and a half to go. Just under 33 kilometers an hour average. 32.9. Looks like we're going straight again. We'll go back up the dirty suppressor. Then we'll go up and around and then back down the hill. All right, Rachel, come on, stay with me. 26K to go. All right, there's 30K done. Just over 25 and a half to go. All the pace partners keep passing us going the other way. $31K done. Just over 24 and a half to go. Well, looks like we got a pace partner ahead of us. I don't know if we'll catch up to him though. We might. $32K done. It's over 23 and a half to go. All right. $33K done. It's over 22 and a half to go. Pace partner went left. See which way we go. We're going left as well. There's 34K done. It's Bernie. 21 and a half to go. We're slowly closing. They're only doing 1.5 watts per kg. Stay with me, Rachel. Back on. There we go. Now we'll start chipping away at Bernie here. Question is, are we going the same way at this intersection? Because we're going straight. Bernie went straight as well. All right. $35K done. Just over 20 and a half to go. All right. Got a group of about 35 just up the road. An hour and 5 minutes in. All right, Bernie is in sight. Looked like it was dropping off a little bit. There she comes. 36K done. Just over 19 and a half to go. All right. We're gonna catch him just in time to go up the incline here. And we'll use the draft boost. Pass out a few ride-ons. Thanks, Kim. All right. Oh, there's Ricky. There's 37K done. 18.5K to go. We're going to turn right and go back downtown. We'll go through the banner, pick up another power up. All right. There's Rachel. And 10 bonus XP. 38K done. Just over 17.5 to go. And we're going back right. At 32.5 kilometers an hour average. Just over 2 watts per kg average. At an hour and 11 minutes. All right. There's 39K done. Just over 16.5 to go. And we're going right. There's 40K done. Just over 15 and a half to go. Get a fresh bottle. Uh, 41K done. Just over 14 and a half to go. Closing in on 3/4 of the way done. We're at 32.5 kilometers an hour average, at just under 2 watts per kg average. There's 42K. Just over 13 and a half to go. Thanks, Cheeky Monkey. All right, we're three quarters of the way done in an hour and 18 minutes. Just over 13K to go. So about 30 minutes left because of the climb. If it wasn't for the climb, I'd say 25 minutes. to 24 minutes. I think we're going to add 5 or 6 minutes for the climb at the end. So still about 30 minutes to go. And we'll go left here at the top. 43K done. Just over 12 and a half to go. We'll go through the sprint banner up here. All right. Yep, there goes Rachel. All right. We get an arrow. All right, we'll do a little spin up here for the push. Thanks, Beekeeper. All right, 45K done. Just over 10K to go. 10.5K to go. Oh, level 3. We got a baby Zwifter. Well, that would explain why she's on the Zwift still bike. Likely the only bike she has access to, or one of the only ones. All right, we're going straight / left. Just over 80% of the way there. $46 kilometers done. And then we'll turn right. All right. This time on the Volcano circuit, we'll do the Volcano climb. In about 4.5K, 5K. $47K done. Just over 8.5 to go. Still averaging just over 32 kilometers an hour. Heart rate's about 115 beats per minute. It's a little higher than an hour ago. I think we were about 105 beats per minute then. So doing pretty good to stay around zone 2. All right, about 20 minutes left or so. All right. Oh, I thought we were going to go straight this time. I guess we got to go around one more time. 48K done. I think we'll go left up here this time instead of straight. Yep, we're going left. $49K done. Just over 6.5 to go. Go to the banner up here. And we'll circle back around and go up the volcano. Hopefully we get a feather. And the verdict is we're gonna get graphics. All right. Oh, Rachel immediately used a feather. I think she may be feeling it. All right, thanks, flat pedal. All right. We got 6K to go. All right. There's 50K done at 1 hour and 33 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm gonna stay straight here. Oh, if we'd just been a little faster, we could have got a little draft off of that pace partner group. Wouldn't have lasted very long. They're a C group, they're moving faster than we are. All right, just over 5K to go. Spiral into the volcano. We'll go through the middle here, come out the other side, and then we'll go around and start the climb. 51K done. Just over 4.5K to go. Averaging 32 kilometers an hour, average. Good, it's trying to cramp. Don't need that. All right, got a little downhill. Get a little bit of rest. We'll go straight this time. All right, 4K to go. $52K done. Just over 3.5 to go. Did this just under 16 minutes yesterday, or the day before yesterday. We should probably beat that fairly easily, I think. We did it in 11 minutes a week ago. Not going to beat that today. Not pushing that hard. Just over 3K to go. Alright, 3K to go. 3 minutes in. Push this little bit right here. Just under 2.5K to go. Just over 2K to go. Five minutes in. $54K done. Just over 1.5K to go. Thanks, Ken. One and a half K to go. All right, just over a K to go. Which way he's off? I don't need to push that hard. $55K done. Just over half a K to go. Just over 500 meters. All right, 300 meters. All right, 40 meters. And that's it. Route complete. There's the route complete. Spiral into the volcano. That moves us from about 2/3 of the way to level 100 to almost 3/4 of the way to level 100. All right, guys. We're just gonna spin the legs a little bit here. Get our 3 kilometers as we go down the volcano. Because we climbed, we might as well get the 3 meters and experience on the way down, or the kilometers and experience on the way down. Let's see. We did just under 30.5 kilometers an hour average. just under 2 watts per kg average at about 175 watts average for an hour and almost 50 minutes. So pretty good. Didn't push too hard. Pushed a little bit in a few sections, but nothing major. So heart rate's already back down under 100. So we're just gonna spin the legs easy here, cool down a little bit, and then go get a late lunch. So if you're still here, thanks for watching. Like the video if you like it, subscribe if you want to see more videos as I get them put out. We'll be gonna try to do the level up racing over the next few weeks to go ahead and get us up to level 100. Just use that event to farm a little bit of XP points there, and that'll should get us up to level 100 sometime this next week, hopefully. At least that's the plan. We'll see how it works out. All right, guys. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Leave any comments or feedback below if you have it. See you next time. Bye.